I was born in Bhojpur, and but never stayed there. My father, my dad, was in a police service, so his job was very transferable. तो हर 3-4 साल के बाद उनका तबादला हो जाता था. तो basically you could say that I grew up all over Bihar. And then because of the same reason, चूँकि उनका तबादला हो जाता था हर 3-4 साल में, तो हमारी पढ़ाई भी बहुत affected होती थी. So that's the reason my dad sent me to a boarding school in Ranchi, is where actually I grew up. All my childhood was spent in the boarding school. और इसके बाद कॉलेज इलाहाबाद विश्वविद्यालय से मैंने बीए की पढ़ाई की, और आई वांटेड टू स्टडी लिटरेचर. तो इलाहाबाद at that time was the best bet, for English literature. Also because I was enamored by all these big poets, and one of my favorite poet, Dr. Harivansh Rai Bachchan, I read everything that he had written. तो उनकी सारी कविताएं तो पढ़ी मैंने. उन्होंने कुछ गद्य भी लिखे हैं अपनी. उन्होंने एक आत्मकथा लिखी है, क्या भूलूं क्या याद करूं, एंड नीड का निर्माण फिर. These were the 2 books that I grew up reading. और बहुत कम लोग जानते हैं कि डॉक्टर बच्चन was only the second Indian to do a PhD from Oxford on W.B. Yeats and his poetries. और इसके बाद he used to be a professor in Allahabad University, and he used to teach English literature, and such a acclaimed poet of Hindi. So he was, at that time, was my hero, and that's why I wanted to go to Allahabad University and study English literature, which I did. और वहाँ से BA पास करने के बाद जैसे सबको चिंता होती है कि क्या करेगा जीवन में आगे इंसान, कौन सी नौकरी मिलेगी. I really wanted to be a teacher, to be very honest. लेकिन फिर कुछ लोगों की सलाह पे, मेरी दीदी रहती थी, अभी भी रहती है न्यूयॉर्क में, तो उनकी सलाह पे कि तुम यहाँ आ जाओ, मैनेजमेंट की पढ़ाई कर लो. एंड आई वेंट टू न्यूयॉर्क राइट आफ्टर माई कॉलेज, एंड आई गॉट इनटू बिजनेस स्कूल. वहाँ जाके पता चला कि पढ़ाई में तो मैं बहुत ही अच्छा हूँ. वो अमेरिका वाले ही बताते हैं, यहाँ पे पता नहीं लगता. So then after 1 year in business school, I was doing my MBA. I went to see a play. It was a play by Peter Shaffer called Equus. And in Long Island, the Stony Brook Theatres had a wonderful production of Equus. And I went and saw it, and it had a huge impact on me. And I went and saw the play again and again. It had a 2-week run, and I saw the play every day. And after that, I decided that I think if I stay in business school, I'll be very miserable and very unhappy. And the very next semester, I changed my major, और मैंने ड्रामा स्कूल ज्वाइन कर लिया. एंड ड्रामा स्कूल में उनके यहाँ 4 साल का अंडर ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम था. मैं ऑलरेडी BA कर चुका था, बट आई वांटेड टू स्टडी थिएटर सो बैडली दैट आई डिड BA अगेन. सो अनलाइक मैनी अदर पीपल, I have a very dubious distinction of having 2 bachelor's degree. Yeah. And then in 1995, 94 I graduated. 95 I came to Mumbai for the first time to see what are the prospects of me working here as an actor. And ever since I've been here. Strangely, I never wanted to be a star. It's very, there's something wrong with me. It's really strange, because from the very beginning, after doing theatre, I had always wanted to be the working actor. One of my teachers in New York, he used to teach us improv. And I remember him saying one day that it's a dream come true when you become an actor and support yourself as an actor. और शुरू में तो मैं और कुछ थिएटर के अलावा कुछ करना भी नहीं चाहता था. So I was, I mean, everybody has a right to be young and stupid, and I was, in abundance. So when I came to India for the first time, I spent like a month in Delhi trying to see which all theatre group I could join, a repertory theatre group where I will do only theatre and nothing else, and that should be able to support me. To my chagrin, I found out that that's not the case. Theatre, like everywhere else in the world, is very difficult to make, decent enough money to just live by. Then I came to Mumbai, and again, the first half of my if you may call it struggle, was to find out which theatre group I could get associated with. What are the plays that I can do? What are the new playwrights or the new theatre directors who are working? तो मैं सबसे मिला मतलब जितने लोगों के नाम आप सोच सकती हैं मैं सबसे मिला और मुझे ये पता लगा कि एक तो सिर्फ थिएटर करना थोड़ा मुश्किल है एक आध थिएटर प्ले या नाटक में अगर आप संलग्न हो भी जाते हैं तो उसका प्रोसेस है इतना लंबा फॉर इट टू ओपन एंड देन सस्टेन इट फॉर यू and then everybody started pushing me towards television and I never wanted to do TV or films पता नहीं क्यों मतलब शुरू में था कि maybe because I had just graduated and the purist in me was very much alive but at that time the television was really coming up it was also a great time to be in Mumbai because there was so much happening in terms of television, theatre, films. So, actually before television I did a feature film. Deepa Mehta's Fire was my first film. वो भी मैं दिल्ली में गया था वहाँ पे इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल हो रहे थे और फेस्टिवल के दौरान आई बम्प्ड इनटू रंजीत चौधरी एंड ही सेड कि मैंने तो अभी आई जस्ट फिनिश्ड मीरा नायर्स कामा सूत्रा ही एक्टेड इन इट और अभी दीपा की फायर शुरू होने वाली है मैं क्या बात है यार वेरी नाइस एंड देन ही आस्क्ड मी वुड यू लाइक टू रीड फॉर अ स्मॉल पार्ट बिकॉज शी इज लुकिंग फॉर आई सेड श्योर व्हाई नॉट एंड देन very interesting Deepa told me when I met her I read for the small part of a tour guide at Taj Mahal that was the character and she said that I had written this role keeping Jalal Agha in mind it is a small part but then Jalal is no more and it was really interesting maybe for her to say it because it incited a huge interest in me to see how the films are written and how the film characters and the film roles are interpreted and then that's the first film I did और इसके बाद फिर काम की तलाश में और रेंट की तलाश में काफ़ी टेलीविज़न ऑल्सो आई डिड ये एक ऐसी छवि बन गई है मेरी कि मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा टेलीविज़न किया है मैंने उतना ज़्यादा टेलीविज़न भी नहीं किया है टीवी ऑल्सो आई डिड things only that caught my fancy initially and anchoring and hosting shows were wonderful for me because it used to give me enough time to go and look for a job, go do auditions, go do readings of the new films that are coming up. तो चैनल वी में मैंने जाके ऑडिशन किया था तो वहाँ पे आई वाज वीजे इन चैनल वी फॉर अ फ्यू इयर्स इसके अलावा मैंने एक आध और एक ATN पे एक शो आता था जो मैंने होस्ट किया था सम 12-13 एपिसोड्स 26 एपिसोड फिर सोनी पे एक शो आता था कहानी पूरी फिल्मी है विच अगेन माई गुड फ्रेंड शशांत शाह कंसीव्ड एंड डायरेक्टेड एंड शशांत एंड आई हैड बीन फ्रेंड्स एवर सिंस वो चैनल वी में भी शशांत वाज वन ऑफ द प्रोड्यूसर्स एंड देन ही वेंट टू सोनी एंड देन ही थॉट ऑफ दिस शो and then we came together and we did that show and the show became very popular apparently and what I got out of that show was that Shashant and I became very good friends and then we went ahead and he directed Dasvidanya for us and Chalo Dilli was the last film Shashant directed so our association had been since the early days in Channel V. See Shashant and I floated a company together for Lemon Tree Productions and we had always wanted to make movies, tell stories, interesting stories and all of that. So initially just for the company to float by itself, we did produced a couple of television shows here and there but our big idea was always to get into producing films. And the first film that came about on our table as a script was Dasvidanya, written by Arshad Sayyed, another great friend of ours. Again, since Channel V days. So जब मैंने वो स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ी तो मुझे लगा कि स्क्रिप्ट में कुछ बात है when Shashank read that script, he also liked it very much. But then we spent lots of time on that script. हमने उसके कुछ 8-10 वर्जन पहले लिखे, and then we started to look for a possible investor. Fortunately for us, Bheja Fry came out in 2007. It became a sleeper hit. It became very big. Everybody now wanted to work with me. Everybody is wanting to give me roles that I had never dreamt of. और सबके scheme of things में विनय पाठक धीरे धीरे fit होने लगे, which is a privilege. I'm not complaining at all. I feel that it's a privilege for an actor to be somebody's tool for telling stories, because that's what an actor's job is. लेकिन एक फ़ायदा ये हुआ कि हमें 10 विदानिया के लिए को प्रोड्यूसर मिल गया, बेस्ड ऑन द फैक्ट भेजा फ्राई इतनी बड़ी हिट हुई थी, और वी कुड मेक अनदर फिल्म विद विनय पाठक, एंड दैट्स दैट. वी फाउंड अ को प्रोड्यूसर, वी फाउंड द मनी, वी स्टार्टेड शूटिंग, एंड इट्स रियली स्ट्रेंज. यूजुअली क्या होता है कि आज के ज़माने में फिल्में बनती हैं, फिल्म बन के तैयार होने में कुछ 5-6 महीने लगते हैं, और इसके बाद फिर 4-5 महीने उस पर पोस्ट पे चलता है. फिर इसके बाद आप एक एजेंसी खोजते हैं, एक प्रेजेंटर खोजते हैं जो उसको रिलीज़ कर सके. रिलीज़ में पैसे खर्च होते हैं, वो बाकी की सारी चीज़ें. लेकिन 10 विदानिया के साथ ऐसा हुआ कि हमने कुछ मार्च या अप्रैल या मई में हमने 10 विदानिया शूटिंग करनी शुरू की थी, अप्रैल मई में. एंड वी रिलीज 10 विदानिया इन नवंबर, same year, within 6 months. So I think, Das Vidania was something that had to happen in my career as an actor and a producer. And I'm very, very proud of that film. I think that, things happen. And things happen, and when people are, whoever is documenting, a certain turn of events, they document it and term it in a certain way, which is fine. There's a certain way the history gets documented, and I don't have a say on that. When it comes to doing a film like Bheja Fry, even before Bheja Fry, my first Hindi feature film was Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. I had a small part, one of heroine's cousin, NRI from abroad, that stereotype I fit in. And the film was a huge hit. लेकिन इसके बाद जितने लोग मुझे फिल्म ऑफर करते थे, सब में मैं या हीरो का या हीरोइन का कज़न होता था या भाई होता था जो विदेश से आया होता है. और उस समय शायद लहर भी थी ऐसी कि विदेशों से बहुत लोग इंडिया आ रहे होते थे वापस. सो आई बिकेम द क्विंटेसेंशियल कज़न ऑफ हीरो और द हीरोइन, विथ एन एक्सेंट. तो कभी मुझे अमेरिका से बुलाते थे, कभी ऑस्ट्रेलिया से बुलाते थे, कभी इंग्लैंड से बुलाते थे, अलग अलग जगहों से बुलाते थे. सो आई डिड वन मोर फिल्म लाइक दैट कॉल्ड हर दिल जो प्यार करेगा, विच अगेन वाज अ सुपर हिट. फिर मैंने कहा यार मुझे अब बाहर से नहीं आना है. आई नीडेड सर्टेन एक्साइटमेंट, एंड देन आई स्टॉप्ड एक्सेप्टिंग दोज रोल्स. आई सेड 2 is enough. Then after that I didn't do many films. Then I did Jism. Jism was, I think, around 2003, 2002. So, Jism was a well-written script at that time, and Pooja is a dear friend. She was very intrinsically involved in the film. तो फिर वो कास्टिंग की बात हो रही थी, तो वो सारा कुछ हुआ, और many of friends together. रणवीर भी थे उस फिल्म में. It was John's first film. We had a great time. Bhatt Saab was around when we were shooting. A wonderful time shooting for the film. And again, the film became a super hit. लेकिन इसके बाद फिर सारे फिल्म मेकर्स को एक स्टीरियोटाइप मिल गया. तो मुझे वैसे ही रोल्स ऑफर होने लगे कि आप हीरो के दोस्त हैं और आप उनका मार्गदर्शन करते हैं. तो आप हीरोइन के फ्रेंड हैं और आप उनको गाइड करते हैं. मैंने कहा यार ये तो कर दिया मैंने एक बार. तो नहीं, उसमें आप पुलिस कमिश्नर थे, इसमें आप डॉक्टर हैं, या इसमें आप मतलब पॉलिटिशियन हैं, या कुछ भी. वो पेशा बदल जाता था, लेकिन द स्पाइन ऑफ द कैरेक्टर रिमेन्ड द सेम. सो अगेन देन आई स्टॉप्ड डूइंग फिल्म्स. आई सेड आई सेड फॉरगेट इट. फिर मैं टेलीविजन में 2-3 चीज़ें बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ें मैंने की. द ग्रेट इंडियन कॉमेडी शो स्टार्टेड अराउंड एट दैट टाइम वेयर I would go on the set and we'll shoot 5 different gags and I would play 5 different characters, which was great fun. And it was satirical, it was very, episodic and good fun. Also lots of freedom for the actors to improvise. और हम सब थे, मैं था, रणवीर था, सुरेश मेनन, पूर्वी जोशी, सोनिया रक्कड़, गौरव घेरा, Kiku. We all became, like a family. We still hang out together and party together. तो वो जो 2-3 साल मैंने किए, इसके बाद मैंने फिल्में लेनी बंद कर दी because the similar roles would come my way. And then Diwakar asked me to audition, actually read for a part in Khosla Ka Ghosla. And I remember I had read for Khurana's part, which he was still, reading people. He had read Paresh Ji also, Paresh Rawal. And he hadn't read Baman till then. And then I read for Khurana and like, okay, great. We'll come back again and do, move forward. Then he came back, I think 3 weeks later, and he said, Yaar, Khurana to, I think I'm going to go with Baman because, uski reading, there's something very brooding. And I said, ठीक है भाई. ऐसा थोड़ी है कि मुझे कोई रोल नहीं मिला तो मैं निराश हो जाऊंगा. मैं तो पिछले 8 साल से यही कर रहा हूँ. He said, no, but the way you had read Khurana, Jaideep and he were together. He said, there's this another character we are writing, thinking of that reading in mind. With the background of, probably Uttar Pradesh or Bihar or, Hindi-speaking guy. And then they created the character of Asif Iqbal, which again was a fantastic character. And the fact that all the friends were together and we were shooting it was great fun. And I also think that Khosla Ka Ghosla kind of, turned the wheels in the sense that film was stuck for 3 years. 3 साल तक उसका खरीदार कोई नहीं था. किसी को नहीं पता था कि वो फिल्म चलेगी कि नहीं चलेगी. कोई उस पर हाथ नहीं डालना चाहता था. Eventually UTV, took the chance and released the film. And I don't know how commercially huge it was, but it was a film that everybody loved. It was a film that everybody wanted to see and see it again. It was a film that I think, according to the kind of stories that we tell in Indian cinema, took something forward. It was a story-oriented, character-oriented film. Or the ensemble worked for the first time. I think after Padosan, which is another film that I think of, which is a very funny, wonderful film, which again, when you think of Padosan, you think of the ensemble cast. You don't think a hero-heroine film. Khosla Ka Ghosla for me was, the Padosan of new generation. And film did well and, accolades and whatever. And we were very happy that we were a part of a film like that. And then, of course, I was working with Rajat. We had been doing theatre together. और रजत ने एक फिल्म बनाई रघु रोमियो. इसके बाद फिर उन्होंने बनाई मिक्स डबल्स में भी मैंने एक छोटा सा रोल किया था. And then he was making Mithya. So during mixed doubles, Rajat's chief assistant, Sagar Belari, we became friends and we would talk about cinema and films. And he said कि यार मुझे एक फिल्म है, एक ये कहानी है, I want to make it with you. मैंने कहा बनाइए. तो मेरे भी कान खड़े हो गए, कोई तो काम दे रहा है. But it was something very interesting. And initially, since he didn't have a producer or money, he wanted to make it as a telefilm. तो भेजा फ्राई शुरू में टेलीफिल्म बनने वाली थी. तो मिक्स डबल्स ख़त्म हुआ. मिक्स डबल्स जिस दिन रिलीज़ हुई उसका प्रीमियर था एक दिन पहले. प्रीमियर पे हम सब मिले थे. प्रीमियर के बाद हम सब रजत के वहाँ पे गए और वहाँ पे सुनील दोशी जी भी थे जो मिक्स डबल्स के प्रोड्यूसर थे. So he was so happy with the film and the release and everything that he said, Sagar, make your film. Whatever is it that you want to make it on 35mm, make it on film. Don't make it, I'll support you. और उस सपोर्ट की जो बात थी मुझे याद है वहाँ पे everybody came forward and said, I'll do anything. अनुराग ने बोला मैं लिख दूंगा तू बना. I remember Milind Soman was also there, like anything you want me to do, any role I'll do. Rajat said, okay, I will line produce the film. So I think it came together with that energy, with all the friends coming together and saying कि अच्छा तू ये फिल्म बना रहा है, इतना पैशन है तुम्हें ये फिल्म बनाने का, चलो हम सब मिलके तुम्हारे लिए बनाते हैं, whatever is it that you want. And the film was made in a meager budget of some 52, 54, 55 lakhs. But once again, we had so much fun making the film. Me, Ranveer, Sarika ji, Rajat, all of us, we had a ball. Sagar, of course, and his team. Sharad Kataria, who eventually wrote the dialogues. बहुत मजा आया, बहुत मजा आया. It was like, we created a new theatre play kind of thing. And, I guess it got paid somewhere. The film became such a big hit that everybody got affected in a favorable way because of Bheja Fry. So Sagar got opportunities to tell more stories. I, still have opportunities to tell many different kind of stories. Like Das Vidania, I still owe it to Bheja Fry that because of Bheja Fry, I could make and produce a film like Das Vidania. So, to answer your question, the revolution is something that happens when the right and positive forces are working towards one goal. And I think if you could call that's exactly, according to me, what it is. And it hasn't changed for us. I mean, all of us friends who are in the same business, be it Rajat or Saurabh or Ranveer or me or Sharad or Sagar or Shashant, we all just want to make a film that we have fun making and tell a story that hasn't been told earlier. Basically, the simpler we keep, the better it is for it to. I don't know about big star and a big man. I think what has happened is my understanding that people realize a kind of an association with the films that I appear in, or I have selected or chosen, in the last few years. And maybe perhaps these are the films that, they enjoy watching, they enjoy seeing my version of telling the story that I tell. And that there are opportunities for me to tell the stories. I think that's what it is. I don't think that I'm a big star because, that it comes with, many other elements which I do not associate myself with. And also that's also not the endeavor on my part. I feel that if I keep getting an opportunity to tell new different stories, फिल्में बनाते रहने का मौका मिलता रहे, बस मेरे लिए वही है स्टारडम.